So my name is Thomas Hillen. Welcome. It's a great pleasure to have as interview partner today Marcello Delitala from Politecnico di Torino. Marcello, why don't you introduce yourself just quickly?
Okay, sure. Well, I'm Marcello Delitala, professor of mathematical physics at Politecnico di Torino. Mainly, I work on math bio and mathematical oncology.
Yeah, very good. Are you coming from Torino?
Yes, indeed, yes.
You are?
Yeah, I am from Torino. If you want a little bit of history,
Yes.
Well, the point is that I'm trained as a theoretical physicist.
Mm-hmm.
Then I moved to do my PhD in applied math
Yeah.
with Nicola Bellomo.
Oh, Nino. All
Yeah,
right.
Nino Bellomo. And so basically I was working on modeling of complex systems with different applications, vehicular traffic flow, social dynamics, and biological systems. And but nowadays I was working with kinetic theory, for kinetic theory for active particles and so on. But in that period, and it was a long time ago, unfortunately, it was early 2000, I would say.
Okay, right.
They were Nicola Bellomo and Luigi Preziosi were in a big European project, research training network, well, he was founded 2 times in a row. So for 8 years,
Yeah.
we were really in one of the main hub of math bio, which was a growing field because nowadays we all know math bio.
No, absolutely. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
At the time, it was much smaller.
And I remember this project because I was also part of some of the conferences. And I think it's probably where I met you the first time.
Exactly.
I think, yeah.
We met there, and then I remember I invite you to Heidelberg.
To Heidelberg, yeah. Now, so this is kind of your interview, but you mentioned Nino.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I will not be able to interview Nino, but how is it to work with Nino Bellomo?
It was a great experience. Indeed, it was a long time ago, and he was really pushing a lot in different direction because he was very curious with different application, and so it was a great, I would say, supervisor that led me to. It was somehow difficult to find your independence because it was really
because it's such a dominating personality.
Yeah, exactly, a big figure. But then
very good. And so now you're here in Torino and you started your studies here. Have you been elsewhere in between?
Well, I've been in France,
In France, okay.
Yeah, Toulouse, Pierre de Gaulle, and then several visitings elsewhere. But mainly, I was lucky enough, I would say, that I was in the right place, in the right spot, because it was, as I told you, this growing field, and so there was really a lot of things that were coming into Torino, I would say.
And now you have a very active group here, right?
Exactly.
In this area. Yeah,
exactly.
This is really amazing. Yeah.
Exactly.
So many of us in math oncology in particular work with clinicians or say it's important to work with medical doctors. How about you? Do you have connections to medical people?
Yeah, definitely. I would say that it's something that has evolved also in the history, because at the beginning in this project there were clinicians which were involved, and I would say that it was also the first steps of interdisciplinary interaction. So it was even harder, even if also now it's still difficult to find a common language of interaction.
It is, yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
Exactly. But I think that nowadays things have changed because somehow in the past we have to prove that mathematics, but in general art sciences can be useful somehow.
Right.
Why now? I think that there is a greater awareness that we can do something, even if not only just proving theorem or.
No, I agree. So also some clinicians realize that we can actually contribute.
Exactly.
Right? And they're open for this kind of discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. How about young people? Do you have graduate students at the moment?
Yeah. Well, I've just launched 2 PhD students that now
They're just
are.
starting?
No,
Or
they are just finished.
they're
So
finished,
you
okay,
know, it's
yeah.
something like a separation,
Right. You got to know them, right? You became friends.
Yeah,
kind
your
of,
friends, they are
and
part of your life, and then
yeah,
you have to
and then they
detach
go.
some way,
Yes, right.
psychological, and so and now just PhD students have started just right now, but anyhow, I have several PhD students now in the past and so on, and yeah, I would say that I have quite a bit of experience on the training, and I can.
Do you have new students coming in?
Yeah,
at
I
the
was just a
moment?
new student that has started now in November, and
Okay.
okay, and then we have master students and so on. So I must say that if you want some to give some advice to young students, I've seen quite a lot of stuff. So
Okay, so since you are inviting yourself to give advice, so what would you say for young people who want to enter the area? What should they focus on?
uh, well, well, one point surely is to talk with biologists, clinicians, and so on, because
Right.
it's definitely important to have a clear biological question. So I think that, and this is something that you need to feedback from them, or at least from literature and biological literature and so on. The point is that a mathematician usually has a sort of own bias. You know? They're trying to, they know the technique. Sometimes
right,
they want
yeah.
to force everything in
Yes.
let's apply my technique because I can do some math, some theorems, and so on. While probably the best models usually arise the other way around. So starting from the biological question and then choosing the right tool, which not necessarily is the best
Yeah.
that you like.
Yeah, I think there's room for both, actually.
Yeah,
I
I
think
think that
theoretical approaches are worthwhile sometimes, and
absolutely
more
yes,
practical approaches too.
absolutely yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, I would say that for a young researcher, they need to have passion in both mathematics and in biological insights and so on.
Yes.
You need passion because the experience is a roller coaster of emotion, I would say. When they write the thesis, self-doubt, no, I cannot do this, or the other way around, they are invited in some conference, or they are a citation, or they prove some theorem, wow, excitement and so on. So basically, ups and downs is something that is not just for young guys, is a common in the academic path, I would say.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right.
So we can say that really the ups and downs are a sort of a feature and not a bug of the academic path, I would say. So it's something that you have to take.
Yeah, very good, very good.
And so, yeah, just because we are in Italy,
Right.
I must say something that probably you are not so used to. Because in UK, in America, I think it's different for the interdisciplinary aspects. Here in Italy is just linking to what you were saying, is something that really you need both to give some biological insights, but mainly if you don't want to do a career in academics in Italy,
Yeah.
you need to push mathematics somehow, so give some advance. So
Yeah.
you need to balance the two, and this is something which is even harder in Europe, in Italy, and so on. So
No, I think this is important advice. Yeah, because students want to build a career, right? And so they need to know where to publish and what to
exactly,
look for,
exactly.
right?
So maybe you have a great paper in Nature with the clinician and so on. Then when they go to the evaluation, they tell you, "Well, come on, but this is really math, is really
Right, yeah.
and then also you do some numerics. This is mathematical analysis, numerics. So can be difficult and this can be hard. So I think that maybe things will change. Also
Yeah,
in
things
Europe.
will change, but also we as supervisors, we have to make sure to guide them in the right direction. Right?
Exactly, absolutely, which is not easy. Then also, of course, you need to also know the guy that you are in front. So maybe there are some guys which are more in a direction, more in another. So it's a difficult job for both. So
Yeah. Now, if you say
the
guy,
advice is keep calm, follow biology, and I would say may the math be with you.
oh, this is very nice.
And let's cross video.
Yeah, awesome. So then, thank you very much for your interview.
Okay, thank you.
This was a very interesting information.
Okay, thank you. And so now I think it's lunchtime.
Now it's lunchtime. Lunchtime is good.